It's a privilege to be here tonight. Dick, I knew you were a man of courage and faith, and then I saw the program, and you were giving all of these pastors 5 minutes or less to speak, and I thought, wow, he really does have courage and faith. We're in the presence of the miraculous tonight. I don't know if you know that or not. I mean, pastors speaking for less than 5 minutes with a microphone, that's like a Presbyterian miracle. It's like I can say that because I am a Presbyterian, or was. It's a low-level miracle, but a miracle just the same. I was in a John 17:23 group up in Haverhill, led by Dan Korzip, and had a wonderful experience there in the fellowship before I relocated to the Metro West area when I accepted a call to a church here summer of 2012. And you would think somebody transitioning into a new church would have the brains to go and affiliate with a similar group for support and encouragement, but I didn't. I just dove right in. It wasn't until Dick contacted me and said he was going to buy me lunch and invited some other pastors to be a part of that lunch as well, where he was putting together a small group. And that initial meeting, that initial lunch was probably like a first small group that you've been a part of, where you're kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to like these people, if these people are going to like me. All the guys were kind of on the fence as to whether or not we were going to have a small group together, but we did. We agreed to get together for 6 weeks and see how it went. And I'll just give you 3 vignettes for what that first year has been like. All of us in our particular group, we're in that group for about, we had been in churches for about 5 years or less in that area. So we're all relatively new to the area. And first vignette would be, over the course of about 6 weeks, we had decided that we had had a good enough experience that we'd like to stay together as a group and continue getting to know each other and pray for one another. And over time, we began to share at deeper levels. And one day I got a phone call from one of these guys, and he said, hey, I was praying and your face just came to me, and I wanted to just call you and see how you're doing. How are things going in your life? And I wanted to pray with you. And I thought, man, that's such a rich blessing, because no one really thinks that pastors have needs on that level. We just had Pastor Appreciation Month in October. You missed it if it passed. But here's somebody calling to make sure that my soul was doing well. I was really blessed by that. And then secondly, over Labor Day weekend, we continued to meet together. We all got together with our spouses over Labor Day weekend for a barbecue, and just realized that we were a community of people with similar kingdom goals in the area, got our families together just to fellowship and pray with one another. And our relationships have gotten so strong within that period of time that within our John 17:23 group, we've started to do some collaborative ministry. We just had a men's conference at one of our churches at First Baptist Sudbury, where we pooled our resources to be able to do more together than we probably could have done individually, because we realized this is a kingdom thing. We want to see Jesus work a revival in our region. We're on Team Jesus. We're not about the kingdom of me, and so God had moved in and through that experience. So that's the third vignette. It's been a great blessing and encouragement to be a part of the ministry, and thanks very much for listening. Thank you.